Did you know that some foods are extremely dangerous for dogs? They can cause poisoning and death. Never give your dog xylitol or products containing xylitol. Xylitol is a low-calorie sugar substitute used in sweets, chewing gum, etc. Never give your dog chocolate or cocoa. They are poisonous to dogs. Also, dough, batter and yeast are dangerous to dogs. Macadamia nuts and nutmegs are also dangerous for dogs. If your dog has accidentally eaten xylitol, chocolate, cocoa, dough, batter or yeast, contact your veterinarian immediately. Onions, caffeine, alcohol, salt, spices, bones, and cartilage are also harmful to dogs and may in some situations require medical attention, if ingested. Among other things, the amount eaten and the size and sensitivity of the dog affect the severity of the situation. These are also harmful: grapes, raisins, avocados, nuts, almonds, cherries, plums, coconut, citrus, apricot, asparagus, corn on the cob, rhubarb, tomato, oak berries and acorn, cinnamon, mint. Large pieces of raw vegetables, raw fish, lactose and continuously lots of plain egg whites can be bad. In the worst-case scenario, certain foods can cause death to your dog. It is important to remember which foods are the most dangerous. Do you remember these? Xylitol products, chocolate and cocoa are among the most dangerous. Be careful not to let your dog steal them without you noticing. Xylitol causes dangerously low blood sugar and can damage the liver. Symptoms often begin within an hour. For first aid, you can, for example, put honey on your dog's gums. Contact your veterinarian. Symptoms of chocolate poisoning may begin after 2 to 12 hours after eating chocolate or cocoa, but the situation can still be very serious. Alcohol, yeast, and various types of dough and batter can be fatal because they can cause alcohol poisoning and stomach swelling. Symptoms after eating grapes or raisins can take up to a couple of days to appear. Symptoms after eating onions or garlic can take up to days to appear. Also, each of these 4 foods can even cause death in the worst cases. Caffeine poisoning can sometimes be fatal, too. Its symptoms usually appear within 1 to 2 hours. Salt is not toxic to dogs, but too much salt can cause, for instance, salt poisoning. Too much salt can be life-threatening. For example, a dog should not drink seawater. Cherry stones and cherry tree, as well as avocado stones, peels and leaves, are also poisonous and can cause death in the worst case. Apple seeds are also poisonous, but the danger can be avoided as the seeds are usually ate whole and they usually pass whole through the intestines. Coconut and coconut oil are not toxic, but they can cause digestive and pancreatic problems. No nuts or almonds for dogs. They are difficult to digest and some nuts are toxic. They can also cause stomach and pancreas problems. Some dogs can also be allergic to nuts. Mushrooms are not recommended for dogs because not much is known about their toxicity to dogs. Some of the same mushrooms may be suitable for dogs as for humans. But it is not certain whether they are suitable for all dogs. Raw mushrooms are not recommended. They are safer after heating and only in small quantities. Mushrooms can cause stomach upset in dogs. Symptoms of poisoning can sometimes appear even after days. Be careful during mushroom season. Blue cheese can contain a substance called Roquefort-14C, which can cause a dog to have symptoms such as vomiting, diarrhea, but also tremors and cramps. Blue cheese is also high in salt. Oxalic acid is found in foods such as rhubarb, beetroot and spinach, so it is not recommended to feed them frequently or in large quantities. Oxalic acid reduces calcium absorption and can, at worst, cause, for example, kidney problems. Solanine and tomatine are toxins found mostly in the green parts of the tomato plant. Don't let your dog eat the leaves, stems or young green tomatoes. However, red ripe tomatoes or ripe tomatoes of green tomato varieties can be given in small amounts occasionally. Raw or greenish potatoes or potato leaves should not be given to dogs, as they contain toxic solanine. Cooking potatoes reduces the solanine levels. Some dogs are sensitive to lactose and/or milk protein and experience symptoms from dairy products. For example, bacon or other very fatty and fried foods can cause stomach problems and, especially with continued use, pancreatitis. It is also good to remember that fruit stones, in addition to being poisonous, can cause intestinal blockages. For example, avocado seeds often cause them. Bones and cartilage also cause intestinal blockages or damage. If you are feeding puppies, be careful. Also, be careful that puppies don't accidentally find harmful foods. Symptoms of food poisoning can vary widely, but they often begin with vomiting, diarrhea, loss of appetite, lethargy, and dehydration. Contact your veterinarian. Don't wait for the symptoms to begin. You will receive specific instructions for making your dog vomit in your specific situation. It is essential for a dog owner to know by heart all the highly toxic foods. In addition, you need to know the list of harmful foods. And you should also know the foods that can be given, but only in moderation. It is a very good idea to save or share this video. Also watch this video again and check how many harmful foods do you remember. Make a list. Please note that some harmful foods may be missing from this video. Also, dogs are individuals and may have different sensitivities or allergies. Always try a new food in small quantities.